Hi, I'm Moge, the face behind this story. Welcome to Stories and Tell, where we share educational experience story. Don't forget to like, share, and also tell me where you're watching from, okay? Yeah.
A billionaire got his maid pregnant, and his mother tried to end her life. In a big, noisy African city, where tall buildings touched the sky, there lived a very rich man called Daniel Okafor. People feared his name. People respected his money. People bowed when he walked past. Daniel Okafor was a billionaire. He owned banks. He owned companies. He owned lands and houses. But inside his big mansion, there lived a small, quiet girl named Lisa. Lisa was just a maid. She had no parents, no brother, no sister, no one to call her name with love. Life taught Lisa pain very early, so she learned to be quiet. Every morning before the sun woke up, Lisa woke up. She swept the long halls. She cleaned the glass windows. She washed clothes until her fingers hurt. When people insulted her, she smiled. When people shouted at her, she bowed her head. She believed suffering was her destiny. The man who noticed her silence. Daniel noticed Lisa because she was different. She never laughed loudly. She never talked too much. She never complained. One night, when rain was falling softly, Daniel came home late. Everyone was asleep. Only Lisa was awake, cleaning the kitchen. "Lisa," Daniel called. She turned quickly. "Yes, sir." Her voice was soft like a whisper. Daniel looked at her tired face. "You work too much," he said. Lisa shook her head. "It is my job, sir." That night, Daniel crossed a line he should never have crossed. Lisa was afraid. She was confused. She cried silently, but she could not fight power. When Daniel left the room, Lisa sat on the floor till morning. That night stole her peace forever. A secret that became a curse. Weeks later, Lisa started feeling sick. Food made her vomit. Her body felt weak. Her heart was heavy. She prayed it was nothing. But deep inside, she knew. When the nurse told her she was pregnant, Lisa collapsed on the floor. Pregnant? A maid? For a billionaire? Fear swallowed her whole. She imagined insults. She imagined beatings. She imagined death. Still, she hid the pregnancy. She tied her cloth tighter. She wore bigger dresses. She prayed every night. "God, please don't let them find out." But secrets never stay hidden. The day evil walked in. One afternoon, Daniel's mother, Mrs. Okafor, came to the mansion. The house changed immediately. Workers trembled. Voices went low. Mrs. Okafor was rich, proud, and heartless. Her eyes landed on Lisa. She stared at her stomach. "Come here," she shouted. Lisa walked slowly. "What is this?" the old woman asked, pointing. Lisa's lips trembled. "Are you pregnant, you useless girl?" Lisa fell on her knees. "Yes, Ma." The slap came fast. Then another. Then another. "You shameless thing. You slept with my son? You want to trap him?" Lisa cried and shook her head. "I didn't plan it. I swear." Mrs. Okafor dragged her outside. Workers watched, but nobody spoke. "Take her to the clinic," Mrs. Okafor ordered. "Remove that thing from her body." Lisa screamed. She held her stomach. "My baby, please." That night, Lisa escaped. Barefoot, bleeding, crying. She ran into the rain. The darkest night. Lisa collapsed on a lonely road. Cold, hungry, broken. She woke up in a small, dirty room. An old woman had saved her. Days later, Lisa lost the baby. Not by choice. Pain killed the child inside her. Lisa screamed until her voice disappeared. She held her empty stomach and cried. "My baby, I'm sorry." Something died inside her that day. The second twist, a miracle after pain. Months later, Lisa realized something shocking. She was still pregnant. The doctors had been wrong before. One baby survived. Life still remained inside her. She cried again, but this time with fear and hope. She gave birth to a baby boy in a poor clinic. She named him Miracle, because he survived what should have killed him. Years of suffering. Lisa suffered for years. She sold groundnuts. She washed clothes. She slept hungry. People insulted her. Bastard child. Who is your father? Miracle cried often. Lisa hugged him tighter. I am your mother and your father, she said. She taught him kindness in poverty. The shocking revelation. One day, Miracle fell sick. Lisa rushed him to the hospital. The doctor asked for the father's name. Lisa kept quiet. Blood test was done. The doctor froze. This child. He belongs to the Okafor bloodline. The truth exploded. Daniel was called. When he saw the boy, he collapsed. The child looked exactly like him. Daniel cried like a baby. I killed your life, he told Lisa. I didn't know my mother did this. Lisa looked at him. I begged. Nobody listened. The final twist. Mrs. Okafor was arrested for attempted murder. Her pride broke. Daniel took responsibility publicly. Lisa did not become his wife immediately. She chose dignity over luxury. Years later, Miracle grew strong, educated, kind, loved. Mrs. Okafor did not stay long in the police cell. Her heart was too full of hatred. That same night, she sent for a policeman. She brought out a big brown envelope. Inside was money. Plenty money. The policeman looked around. He hesitated. Then he took it. Before morning came, Mrs. Okafor walked out of the police station like a free woman. She smiled. Not a smile of joy. A smile of revenge. They think prison can stop me, she said. I will finish what I started. Her hatred grew stronger. Mrs. Okafor went straight to her big house. She sat down and thought of Lisa. Her heart burned with anger. That useless maid, she said. She came to eat where she did not sow. She wants to steal my son's wealth. She gave birth to a trap. Her eyes became dark. She swore to herself. I will never accept her. I will never rest. I will destroy her. The poison she poured into her son. The next day, she sent for Daniel. When he came, she pretended to cry. My son, she said, holding his hand. People are laughing at us. They say a maid trapped you. Daniel frowned. Mother, stop, he said. Lisa suffered because of us. Mrs. Okafor changed her voice. She planned everything. She wants your money. She gave birth so she can eat your wealth. Daniel shook his head. That is not true. Mrs. Okafor stood up angrily. Bring the boy home, she ordered. My grandson belongs here. But leave that girl outside. She is a snake. Daniel's heart broke. You want to take her child and throw her away? Yes, Mrs. Okafor shouted. She is nothing. Daniel's eyes filled with tears. No, mother, he said softly. I will not do that. A son stood against his mother. For the first time in his life, Daniel said no to his mother. I will not separate a mother from her child, he said. I will not throw Lisa away. She suffered because of me. Mrs. Okafor screamed. You choose a maid over your mother? Daniel answered slowly. I choose what is right. That night, Mrs. Okafor packed her things and left the house in anger. But she did not give up. The next evil move. Mrs. Okafor went to Lisa's small room secretly. She stood at the door and laughed. You think you have one, she said. Lisa trembled. Please leave me alone. Mrs. Okafor stepped closer. You stole my son. You will never enjoy peace. I will make sure the world hates you. She threw money on the floor. Take this and disappear. Lisa shook her head and cried. I don't want your money. I only want peace for my child. Mrs. Okafor slapped her again. You are stubborn. You will regret this. More pain for Lisa. From that day, lies spread everywhere. People whispered. She used charm. She trapped a rich man. She is a gold digger. Lisa cried every night. Her son asked her, Mummy, why do people shout at us? She hugged him tightly. Because they don't know the truth. She grew thinner. Her heart was tired. Sometimes she wished she could disappear. The final heartbreak. One night, Lisa fell sick. Very sick. She collapsed in a room. Her son cried and shouted for help. Daniel rushed her to the hospital. The doctor shook his head. She has suffered too much, he said. Pain almost killed her. Daniel held her hand and cried. I am sorry, he whispered. I failed you. Lisa opened her eyes, slowly. Please, she said softly. Protect our child. Even if you don't choose me. Daniel broke down. A mother lost everything. Mrs. Okafor heard Lisa almost died. Instead of fear, she laughed. But life turned against her. The same policeman she bribed was arrested. The truth came out. She lost her respect. She lost her power. She lost her name. People pointed fingers at her. Daniel cut ties with her wicked ways. A quiet hope. Lisa survived. Not because life was kind, but because she was strong. Daniel did not rush marriage. He stayed. He protected. He learned humility. Lisa healed slowly. Not fully, but enough to breathe again. And her child? He slept peacefully, unaware that his life changed hearts. And the world learned. The weakest voice can carry the strongest truth. And pain does not kill everyone. Some people rise from it.
Thanks for watching. Bye.